Welcome to this week's edition of Stony Brook Newsbreak. I'm Biwen Liu.
And I'm Nishta Bogra. Now for our top story of the day. The investigation is ongoing for the deadly kidnapping of 4 Americans in the Mexican border city of Matamoros last Friday. Mexican officials say that there is 1 suspect in custody. Investigators think the kidnappers may have wrongly believed the Americans were rival human traffickers. 2 of the victims were announced dead on Tuesday. The 2 surviving Americans have returned to the United States for medical treatment. The FBI is working with federal and international partners to determine what happened and who is responsible.
The 95th Academy Awards will be held in ceremony in Los Angeles on Sunday. Michelle Yeoh is nominated for her role in the hit sci-fi movie Everything Everywhere All at Once. She is the 2nd ever Best Actress nominee to identify as Asian. The movie has 11 nominations, the most of all films this year. Martin McDonagh's The Banshee of Inisherin and Edward Berger is All Quiet on the Western Front are tied for 2nd with 9 nominations each. Jimmy Kimmel will host the 2023 Oscars for the 3rd time since 2017. Performers at the event include Rihanna singing Lift Me Up from the Black Panther Wakanda Forever soundtrack.
The Long Island Railroad is going through some major changes, and Stony Brook students may find themselves using a new line connecting them to Grand Central Station. Here is Lori Saxena with the details.
Several Stony Brook students are leaving campus this week for a highly anticipated spring break. Some of them will be using a new MTA service which connects the Long Island Railroad directly to Grand Central Station. The new line will decrease the commute for students from northern New York. Isabella Berger, a sophomore from Westchester, is excited to start using the new line.
I'm from Westchester, so this will directly impact me. I take the train home and, I'm to Stony Brook as well, so this will probably shave 30 minutes off of a commute that's usually 3.5 hours.
However, other students from the city may have a mixed perspective. Sophomore Daniel Kogan from Queens comments on some of the issues with the new line.
So I've heard a lot of mixed opinions on this, namely with the timetable change, there's no longer direct transfers to Atlantic Terminal, which is a big hindrance to Brooklyn residents of Stony Brook. But at the same time, it also cuts at least 20 minutes off of the commute of Westchester students and those who live in the Bronx as well. So overall, I would say it's more of a mixed perspective, and that's something that the MTA should work on in the future.
As classes wind down and winter season comes to a close, students around campus are eagerly looking forward to next week's spring break. Here's Jenna Zaza reporting from on campus.
On this fine evening, Stony Brook students are preparing for their upcoming spring break. While they work on assignments and grab food with some friends, thoughts of traveling or relaxation linger in their minds. The well-deserved rest from university is next week. Anjali Vishwanath is traveling back to her home in Texas with her friend from overseas.
Probably going to watch some movies, probably going to do some work for classes because I have some projects, but other than that, it's just going to be relaxing, resting, exploring my town, and hoping that there's no tornado sirens.
Vishwanath is not alone as the whole university is looking forward to slowing down during this spring break.
And that's it for this edition of Stony Brook Newsbreak. I'm Biwen Liu.
And I'm Nishta Bogra. Have a great spring break, Seawolves.